Round of applause. Please take a seat, school and student population. You can take your blazer off at this junction. Nō mai hara mai, ki te wharakarakia o hitu te kengi, me tēnei te rā tuku taonga, hei te apaura, rua manu, rua tekau mā rua. Tēnā koutou katoa. Welcome to St. Paul's Collegiate School for the Senior Prizegiving for 2022. Welcome to all family members, invited guests, staff, and most importantly, the students of St. Paul's Collegiate School. Welcome to Mr. Andrew Johnson, our Board Chair, Archbishop Sir David Moxham, and all other Waikato Anglican Trust Board members. On behalf of our Headmaster and the school as a whole, thank you for joining us today to celebrate with us our top senior achievers for this year. My name is Angie Robson, and it is my honour to be the Master of Ceremony at today's Senior Prize Giving. I went through the housekeeping announcements earlier, but to all students at the conclusion of this prize giving, all recipients of special prizes and prize winners are to remain behind here in the chapel and have their photo taken for school archives. Families are more than welcome to join them for those photos. Also at the conclusion of this prize giving are all Year 13 leavers. So if you're a prize winner and a Year 13, make sure you get your photo done first. But all Year 13 leavers, you are invited to join the staff for the Year 13 leavers lunch. The rest of the school are dismissed. Tūnā te ururoa ki tupu waka reo o tutu o te harakira. Set the overgrown bush alight and new flax shoots will spring up. At last year's prize giving, I used this proverb as a descriptor for the importance of change, be it forced or otherwise. The global pandemic has forced a lot of change over the last 2 or 3 years, no more so than 2021's prize giving, which was fully digital and streamed live on YouTube. As a community, I think we can take a lot of pride in how we adapted, evolved and carried on during these restrictive times. That said, standing here at this lectern 1 year ago, talking to a total crowd of one, Chappie, will still be regarded as one of the more surreal moments of my teaching career. What I'm trying to say is it's good to have you all back. The second half of this year has been an enjoyable challenge as we as a school set about re-engaging with the traditions of this school. Assemblies, chapels, singing, house competitions and connections with all 4 cornerstones that are fundamental to the fabric of this school. Because traditions do matter. They form structure, they form foundation, they allow this community to thrive. They create a sense of belonging and reinforce values such as faith, integrity, responsibility and selflessness. They serve as an avenue for creating lasting memories. And they offer us context for meaningful pause and reflection, which is exactly what we're doing here today at today's prize giving. So welcome one and all to the 63rd annual major prize giving for St. Paul's Collegiate School. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Please be upstanding as we sing the national anthem.
Tato, let us pray together the words of the school prayer. Heavenly Father, give our all that is good. We thank you for the blessings and privileges we daily enjoy as members of the school.
Give us grace, we pray, to gifts to your glory in the service of others. Strengthen us to stand firm in our faith in our Saviour, Jesus Christ. May your Holy Spirit so rule our hearts and lives that we may daily grow in the love of you and one another. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Please be seated. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the current chairman of the Waikato Anglican Trust Board, Mr. Andrew Johnson, to deliver his prize-giving speech.
Welcome to the 63rd Annual Prize Giving in St Paul's Collegiate School. I'd like to formally welcome all those who have joined us in person and online today. It's my privilege on behalf of my fellow trustees to be able to reflect on the success we've had in 2022 and the board's plan for future years. Those that have been to a few prize givings would be pleased to know that the Headmaster and I have a somewhat friendly rivalry now as to the number of words that we can actually cut from a speech rather than add. One of the pleasures of being on the board chair is receiving feedback, especially when the team at St Paul's have made a significant difference to a student. There's a pattern to this feedback. It's the small things that count. The actions commented on are not loud or widely advertised. They are deliberate, purposeful, and personalised for students' particular needs or circumstances. And they come from the dedicated, hard-working members of the St Paul's team, both teaching and general staff, doing their job, making a difference. And today I want to acknowledge and thank them all for their contribution to making 2022 a success. You make a real difference. 2022, although, has been challenging as a school, dealing with the remnants of COVID, and I want to acknowledge the efforts of the whole school community, especially parents, that have gone to and made things happen and allowed it to return to a sense of normality. Our strategy as a board has been influenced by two key initiatives this year: the Master Campus Plan and the Junior Curriculum Review. The Master Campus Plan has been led by the Headmaster and board to ensure we have the best fit-for-purpose facilities for our students and staff, and that our plan aligns with our strategic intent. Having a long-term Master Campus Plan gives us confidence to roll out our building program in a structured and deliberate manner, which is important given the sizable capital sums involved. You will be aware that the government has undertaken additional changes to NCEA. Over the last 18 months, we have carefully and deliberately considered our strategy in response to these changes. We have conducted a junior curriculum review that will be rolled out over the next 2 years, commencing with years 9 and 10, curriculum assessment changes in 2023. This is an exciting piece of work, and again a significant thank you to all the staff that participated in and continue to develop this curriculum. While more information on these changes will be provided in the coming months, I do want to place particular emphasis that the primary focus and objective of this review is how we best equip our students for success in the NCEA Level 2 and 3 and the society and workforce they will go on to participate in. This calls us to be both brave and innovative in our approach as our society and culture is changing for the better, and we need to equip our young people for that. Next year, our school roll will be just over 820 students. Again, this will be the school's biggest roll ever. As our enrolments grow, we want to assure you that as a board we are committed to never allowing the average class size to grow. We pride ourselves on having an average of under 20 students in our junior classes and under 15 in our senior years. This is one quality of the St Paul's education we think sets us apart from many schools and we won't compromise on. I wish to acknowledge all staff that have left us during the year and want to formally farewell them. And I'd also like to make a special mention of the following long-serving staff that have made a significant contribution to the school and generations of students, in particular Mr Michael Broom and Mr Duncan Smith. Also want to acknowledge the Associate Headmaster, Mr Ainsley Robson, who has led day-to-day operations of the school with energy, professionalism, a bit of humour over the last 9 years, and also stepped in as acting Headmaster on several occasions. Thank you for your hard work, dedication, and service to the school. Also wish to acknowledge and say thank you to the contribution made by my fellow trustees in governing the school this year. Also want to recognise the upcoming retirement of the next AGM of Mr Richard Ludbrook after serving a combined 12 years over 2 terms as a trustee. Richard served on the Finance Committee and has also assisted with wise counsel and been instrumental in our growth and financial stability as a school. Thank you. On behalf of the board, thank you to all our parents and guardians for your commitment and loyalty to the school. We value the sacrifices you make in sending your sons and daughters to St Paul's. Enjoy the upcoming.
Thank you, Mr Johnson, not only for your affections and your kind words, but for your invaluable time, expertise and energy that you and all the members of the Waikato Anthem Trust Board give this school. We are extremely grateful and fortunate to have your governance and support, so thank you. Performing for us, singing for us, You Rise Me Up, written by Rob Loveland and Brendan Graham. We have a very talented deafening vocalist, Riley Walton, accompanied by Collegiate Mr Jack Hobbs. understand it was a bit of a surprise. Your family didn't know you were performing that today. We now move on to the Sports and Cultural Awards. Mr. Joshua Hay, our Deputy Headmaster, will be coming forward to the lectern to read the names and citations of the awardees. Assisting him will be a retiring staff member and a man with noteworthy exploits in both these categories, Mr. Michael Brew. Mr. Hay.
It's a great privilege to announce the 2022 Sports and Culture Awards. Can I call up Andrew Bryant up to the sanctuary to present the first award for the Dan Bryant Trophy, please? Dan Bryant was one of New Zealand's great mountaineering heroes who was a part of the 1935 Everest expedition and a role model for Edinburgh. This year's recipient of the Dan Bryant Cup is Gold Duke of Edinburgh, awarded in December. He is a passionate and active in the great outdoors. In the past few years, he has completed the 21-day outward bound course, the Spirit Adventure 10-day voyage, the 5 7-day Hillary Pursuits course in Tomadero National Park, and the Great Barrier Island Adventure. Congratulations, Blake Friday. St Paul's Aeronautical Trophy. St Paul's has a long-standing history with Aussie James and the Royal Aeronautical Society. The St Paul's Aeronautical Trophy and Scholarship is for a student continuing in this field. This year, the scholarship received by a student who will be studying an aeronautical engineering apprenticeship through Air New Zealand. Congratulations, Riker Ebru. The Gummer Gavel is given for excellence in debating, an unwavering commitment to debating, selection from the work of the development team, and complete dedication to the excellence means this year's recipient of this trophy is most deserving. He has coached, mentored, and trained the junior debating teams for the semi-final round, in addition to focusing on his own Premier level debating. He is recently named debating captain for 2023, and there is no doubt he'll continue to develop the art and profile of debating. This year's recipient is Lawson Hart. The Cowan Plate for continuous service to the choir. The following students have been involved in the choir program at St Paul's and have shown leadership and service to the choir program for over their years here, ranging from 3 to 5. This year it is awarded to 5 students: Max Fletcher, Cormac Hodgson, Riley Rolton, Jeffrey Smith, and Shannon Sarju. Riley and Shannon served as the head of the choristers for 2022, leading the choir in the cadenza for the second year in a row. Max, Cormac and Jeffrey have also been included this year as they have gone above and beyond in their service to the choir and have been outstanding leaders and mentors for this group. Congratulations. Congratulations. The Rodney Hamill Cup for the most significant contribution to culture. This year's recipient of the Rodney Hamill Cup has contributed significantly to the culture at St Paul's. In school groups, he has been a member of the St Paul's Choir and Chamber Choir, and also a member of the Organ Scholars, as well as being a part of St Paul's Piano Quartet, who was awarded highly commended at the district round of the NZT Chamber Music Contest, and was also chosen to compete at the Northern Region round. In 2022, he was also a part of the St Paul's Piano Quartet that represented the school at the Waikato District round, Chamber Music Contest. He regularly plays the organ for the chapel service and school special events and was a member of the pit orchestra this year for The Wizard of Oz. Outside of school, he has won numerous awards both nationally and internationally, including coming third place award at the National Chamber Music Contest and qualifying for the New Zealand Secondary Schools Orchestra for 2022. This is the 4th year in a row, this achievement. In 2022, he was awarded the LTCL Performance Diploma in Cello from Trinity College in London, equivalent to the final year recital of a bachelor's degree in music at university. Congratulations, Matthew Chamwai. The PAR Music Trophy for Excellence in Orchestral Music. This year's recipient of this PAR Music Trophy has taken part in St Paul's Chamber Group since year 11 and was a part of the group that made it to the regional finals. She has been a part of the production orchestra, attending many rehearsals and been an integral part of the string program at St Paul's. She was selected for both the New Zealand Secondary School Symphony Orchestra and the New Zealand Youth Orchestra. She is a Concert Master of Youth Orchestra Waikato for 2022. She also received the Associate of Trinity College London in Violin Performance after passing her exam with distinction in December last year. This also is equivalent of her first year of study towards an undergraduate music degree. Congratulations, Emily Jin. The Janet Cole Cup for Excellence in Performing Arts. The recipient of the Janet Cole Cup has been an outstanding student in music and his contribution to the performing arts. He plays several instruments, including the piano, saxophone and the French horn, playing this in the Waikato Youth Orchestra. He is one of the most versatile musicians playing music of all genres with finesse. He was the rehearsal pianist for the production, has won the house solo competition for Saga for the past 2 years and plays in all of the bands at school. One of our top organists, he plays at chapel service and special events. As well as being a talented musician, one of his brightest attributes is his ability to mentor younger students and he is to look up to by many as a role model. He's often seen teaching younger students how to play the piano. This award is given for excellence in performing arts, and there's no more deserving to receive the Janet Cole Cup than Scott Joe. Supreme Cultural Award, awarded to a student who has excelled above all others in the culture activity. The nominees are Matthew Chamwai, Max Fletcher, Emily Jin, Samara Nation, Riley Rolton and Jeffrey Smith. This year's winner has been a member of every musical performing group we have at St Paul's. The concert band, the big band, the choir, the boys choir, the chamber choir, multiple chamber ensembles and multiple instruments. And he frequently writes arrangements to use with the different groups in the music department, as well as for Fitchett House to use in the house music. He's a strong musical leader in all ensembles that he's a part of, reliable, dedicated and passionate. He's always polite, respectful and a team player who has utmost respect for students and teachers. An outstanding asset to the music department at St Paul's, he was also a part of the concert band and big band, both winning gold at many festivals during the last 5 years of his school here at St Paul's Collegiate. He's been involved in all of the school productions and spent countless hours in 21 and 22 working in the music department, cataloguing music and instruments, filing, labelling and taking care of different areas in the music building. Outside of school, he's also been a member of the Waikato Youth Symphonic Band, representing us at the Waikato level, attending New Zealand Concert Bands Association National Festival, and is a member of the Cambridge Brass Band. His contribution to music and culture at St Paul's is put second to none. Congratulations, Jeffrey Smith. Moving on to sports awards. The Davis Family Cup for the best distance runner. This was awarded to Renee Carey. This year, Renee has placed first in New Zealand Secondary School Championships for the under-16 girls, placed first in the St Paul's cross country, where she broke the St Paul's 3,000 metre record held since 1995 by 11 seconds. She also gained a place in the New Zealand age group team's World Super Sprint Triathlon Championship, competing in Abu Dhabi. Renee has a massive future at sport at St Paul's Collegiate. Congratulations. The Wayne O'Brien Trophy is given for outstanding achievement in sport, as well as the contribution towards others, helping them reach their potential. This year, the recipient is Javan Jones. Javan is a member of the St Paul's First 11 hockey team, the Wintec Under-18 men's hockey team, a member of the New Zealand Hockey Pacifica team, and also a member of the Junior Black Sticks program. He's also a member of the Waikato Secondary School's First 11 boys team who won the Foster Shield, and a member of the Midland Intercity School hockey team who were the First Division winners. He spent a lot of time coaching younger students and can be often seen on the turf helping encourage them to follow in their passion for hockey. Congratulations, Javan, and we wish you all the best for your future. The Director of Sport Award for the Most Outstanding Team of the Year. The nominees are First 11 Boys Hockey, third at Rankin Cup, the second best performance, and also the Waikato Shield winners. The First 11 Boys Football, fourth at Nationals, also won the Knockout Cup. The Girls Senior Swim Relay Team won the 4x100 in New Zealand Secondary School Champs. The Clay Target Shooting Team, silver medal at the South Island and bronze at the North Island Nationals. And the Boys Under-18 Rowing Quad, bronze at the North Islands and gold medal at the Māori Cup. This year in 2022, the Director of Sport Award goes to the Boys Under-18 Rowing Quad. Can I call up Levi Davidson, Connor Irvin, George McIntosh, Logan Spencer and Riley Wills. Congratulations, boys. Riley can stay on stage. The Te Tapuwaia Excellence in Sport awarded to the top Māori sportsperson of the year. Riley, coached by Mr. Simmons Sally and Bruce Jones, was the winner of the Boys Under-18 Single Sculls A final at the New Zealand Secondary Schools Rowing Championship, the Māori Cup. Riley is also the first ever rower to win back-to-back. He won this last year. Riley raced in his Laszlo boat, which was a part of winning the 2021 Māori Cup race. He's also the first boy in the Under-18's double sculls, as mentioned before, and also the Under-18 Quox Quad sculls. Congratulations, we wish you all the best for your future in rowing, Riley. The Peter Gilbert Trophy is awarded to all-round sportsman and student of the year. This year it goes to Michael Robinson. Michael was a member of the St Paul's First 11 cricket team since year 9 and is also a member of the First 15 rugby team since year 11. Although he is currently only a year 12, Michael has played key roles in leadership and on the field and on the turf. The last 2 seasons he has been selected in the Northland cricket sides as well as the Northern Districts under-17s, and this year he also achieved the McCulloch Trophy for most points in the First 15. Congratulations, Michael. We will be giving these 2 trophies to Laura Littlejohn. Laura, do you want to come up on stage? The Margaret Forsyth Trophy is awarded to the most outstanding sportsman of the year, and the Cole Cup is for the most outstanding individual sportsperson of the year. There is no secret that Laura is an outstanding athlete in the area of swimming. Laura is New Zealand senior champion, women's 50 and 100 metre freestyle swimmer, has officially become an aqua black, representing New Zealand at the World Championships in Budapest, Hungary. She finished 7th in the world, women's 4x200 freestyle, and holds 8 individual New Zealand secondary school titles. At the New Zealand Swimming Championship, she gained the Don Stanley Scholarship for the New Zealand Swimmer Alumni's Emerging Swimmer of the Year. In December 2021, she also attended the World Championships in Abu Dhabi. Her list of success in swimming are so long and impressive, and we know that Laura will be someone to watch out for the future. We wish you all the best, Laura, next year in America, and we look forward to watching your future success. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Hay, and thank you, Mr. Groom. Okay, so to provide his insights and reflections on the year that has been, it gives me great pleasure to invite our Headmaster, Mr. Ben Skeen, to deliver his prize-giving address. Mr. Skeen.
Tēnā tātou katoa, koutou mai nei e tēnei rā, morena e te whānau. Chairman of the Waikato Anglican College Trust Board, Mr Andrew Johnson, Archbishop Sir David Moxon, trustees, fellows, staff, parents, friends of our school, and importantly, the young men and women who sit before me today proudly wearing the cross swords of St Paul. It is my privilege to present the 63rd Headmaster's Report for St Paul's Collegiate School. 12 months ago, our annual school Prizegiving was held here in the sacred Whare Karakia, the Chapel of Christ the King, without the presence of students, staff, and the wider St Paul's whānau. I vividly recall counting less than 10 individuals in this space at any one time that particular morning, with alert level 3 restrictions creating a sense of eeriness that pervaded this typically energetic and joyful environment. While technology transmitted live feeds to classrooms across our Hamilton campus, it naturally failed to capture the essence of this annual day of celebration. Thankfully, today we meet in community. Celebrating a myriad of student achievements. The 2022 road to this point has been far from a seamless one to travel though. To truly appreciate the enormity of student successes across this academic year, it is worthwhile returning to the start. On Monday, 24 January 2022, our young women and associated pastoral staff boarded buses and embarked on a journey to the Tikoi Beaches School campus to participate in the Girls Camp program. Fast forward 7 days and a number of our students, both male and female, through no deliberate fault of their own, had tested positive for COVID-19 as the virus had become well and truly present throughout the Waikato region. In excess of 200 St Paul's families found themselves homebound in isolation for 10 days, in accordance with Ministry of Health's decision to categorise all camp participants as close contacts, and in turn requiring each of their respective household members to adhere to the same conditions of isolation. Today I recall this specific time in our history, coupled with its associated frustrations for all members of our community, not to lead those gathered here this morning towards ruminating on the challenges of the past, but rather simply to highlight the blessings we have in the present. For today we once again sing waiata without mass, shake hands without hesitation, and congregate largely without apprehension. Thank God the old adage, start as you mean to continue, is not considered a sage advice in the COVID context. And gratefully, such a sentiment hasn't proven to be the enduring reality across 2022 for us all. I recognise many within our community were deeply affected by the Omicron outbreak, especially throughout the first half of this year. At times, the main doors of our boarding houses resembled New York's Grand Central Station atrium, witnessing countless comings and goings as everyone played their role in attempting to mitigate the spread of a virus that has reshaped our vernacular. The one consistent, however, has been the understanding and support provided to our school and our staff by parents and students alike. Today I wish to again record a simple but heartfelt thank you to all members of the St Paul's whānau for your patience, good grace and unwavering support afforded to our team of passionate educators during the challenging periods of hybrid learning and constantly shifting traffic light interpretations. While many schools throughout the country resorted to rostering year levels home and sometimes scheduling school-wide closures in an attempt to reset case numbers, we continued on delivering teaching and learning, promoting the stability of school routine and providing a full array of extracurricular pursuits where possible. Steadfast in the belief that better days would lie ahead, and steadfast in the conviction that not only would the darkness of the night pass, but importantly, that the night could still be used for critical preparation. At regular Sunday evening chapel services, our boarders often recite a karakia that includes the following statements. Lord, it is night. The night is dark. Let our fears of the darkness of the world and of our own lives rest in you. The night heralds the dawn. Let us look expectantly to a new day, new joys, new possibilities. With this in mind, should we consider ourselves on the verge of a new dawn? I would shout yes in the affirmative. For rather than using the complexities of day-to-day management in 2022 as an excuse for remaining solely focused on the present, instead as a school we have looked towards the future. From board to staff level, significant energy has been expended on key projects which have advanced the capability, capacity and quality of our people and places. For it would be utterly pointless to have a vision that aspires to turn possibilities into realities without being real about what is needed to be truly considered a centre of educational excellence, and in turn working towards addressing such needs. So what are these needs? Firstly, we needed to have clarity about what to build, where to build it, and a timeline to aspire to with respect to capital projects, so that we can provide premier facilities and systems which enhance high-quality learning opportunities. In 2022, the completion of a new visual arts classroom block, the extension and renovation of the Harrington Day House, the construction of a health centre, clinic and visitor accommodation quarters for Tihoe Venture School, the refurbishment of Year 12 Williams House Dormitory, the building of an 8-bed Harrington boarding dormitory, and the current refit of the first floor of the management centre into a modern staff common room sitting alongside what will be the new home of Te Reo Māori teaching and learning in the centre of our Hamilton campus, all stand as testament to the school's commitment to invest in our places for the direct benefit of our people. Looking towards 2023, the diggers, contractors and construction will not stop. For our master campus plans for both the Hamilton and Tihoe campuses have set aspirational targets that we are excited to action. We have also needed to review what we teach, why we teach it, and how we teach and assess it. Over the last 18 months, our teaching staff have considered at length what a robust and engaging St Paul's Junior School curriculum should look like. A full review of the current Year 9 to 11 courses, how our school operates on a daily basis with respect to timetabling and weekly activities, an examination of our school's educational philosophy has been undertaken. Throughout this November, communications to parents will highlight and explain in further detail the conclusions and next steps that have been determined. Some actions we are excited to progress include: 1. A greater focus on literacy and numeracy for all junior students, with bespoke literacy and numeracy classes for some students in addition to their regularly timetabled English and mathematics classes. We simply will not accept the growing national discourse that foundational, basic comprehension and arithmetic skills can be acquired through casual, collaborative and often chaotic inquiry activities without disciplined and at sometimes repetitive endeavour. 2. The establishment of a St Paul's Junior School diploma, encompassing a variety of curricular and extracurricular criteria that all Year 9 to 11 students will be challenged to fulfil in order to attain this initially and extrinsically motivated, but critically, holistically driven achievement. Importantly, this diploma includes the creation of a Year 11 St Paul's curriculum and assessment framework, focused on best preparing our students for success at NCEA Level 2 and 3. This development aligns with the intent of many like-minded schools across the country who are also in the process of independently creating more robust curriculum for the betterment of their students. From 2024, in Year 11, we will teach longer into Term 4, consequently exploring course content at a greater depth. We will assess students when and where necessary, rather than largely in a November window. And we will ensure rigorous academic knowledge will be taught. We simply will not accept the current desire of many who are working nationally to lower the level of academic knowledge required by students, whereby the optics of improving national pass rates hide the reality of a failing system. 3. The continuation of St Paul's streaming classes mentality in many of our core junior subjects. Effective learning requires differentiated tasks at any moment in time. Coupled with the growth mindset, every one of our young men and women can progress and experience educational success, whilst noting success looks different for every individual. We simply will not accept impractical, ideologically driven conclusions that purport extension activities and intensive remedial attention can be effectively provided to various individuals at the same time and in the same singular learning environment. 4. The introduction of a compulsory Te Reo Māori Tikanga Māori course for all Year 9 boys and a nuanced short course for Year 11 girls. Preparing students to flourish in Aotearoa New Zealand beyond our gates requires us to meet our collective commitment to understand and honour Te Tiriti o Waitangi in its fullest sense, but moreover to equip all of our students with a confidence in using Te Reo Māori. We will seek real partnership via challenging our own understandings. These are but a few of the curriculum review findings. In short, we are real about enhancing our quality teaching and learning environments. This is a new dawn. As we look towards the future, it is critical to pause and reflect on the individuals who have brought us to the present. To the class of 2022, our Year 13 leavers, thoughtfully led by head girl Leah Weck, head boy Samuel Peoples, deputy head girl Joanna Lee, and deputy head boy Daniel Williams, I extend the school's deep appreciation for the industry, good humour and adaptability you have demonstrated throughout the year. So many of you will be able to reflect on outstanding achievements in academic assessments alongside 2022 extracurricular successes, including but not limited to numerous Māori Cup titles, a third placing at Rankin Cup for our First 11 boys hockey team, a top 4 finish at the National First 11 boys football tournament, the crowning of the First 11 girls hockey team as Mari Fry trophy champions during National Tournament Week, a Premier Girls Netball Team Saturday competition gold, a highly commended performance by our chamber choir at the National Cadenza competition, and a truly mesmerising school production season of The Wizard of Oz. Whilst achievements such as the aforementioned involve students spanning all year levels, our senior students should be incredibly proud of the way in which they have led such groups to great accomplishments. The achievements of our students, both inside and outside the classroom, are celebrated on a daily basis by our staff, for whom teaching is more than an occupation. Once again, through the uncertainty of COVID times, often in the face of personal or household sickness, and during countless weeks of split delivery teaching, our teaching and support staff members have delivered with resolve, acutely aware that the settled learning environment they have created each day has provided reassurance and an example of optimism to the young men and women before them. I remain absolutely humbled by the quality of our staff, the staff that I have the privilege to lead, and I thank each of them for their profound contributions this year. At the conclusion of this academic year, the school will say goodbye to 2 long-serving teaching staff members, Mr Groom, 27 years service, and Mr Duncan Smith, 23 years service. At yesterday's full final school headmasters assembly, we recognised each leaving staff member, and in particular these 2 gentlemen who, through their masterful classroom practice, most notably their respective energetic and interactive methodologies, they have inspired countless adolescents to acquire a true love for their subjects. To you both, may your next chapters continue to be colourful and full of deep contentment. To the members of the school's senior leadership team, Mrs Robson, Wellham, Hardman, Coley, Hay, Mrs Bradford and Reverend Rickman, thank you for your steadfast belief that the challenging start to the first half of this year would give way to both opportunity and advancement. And thank you for your collective desire to challenge many aspects of the status quo as we have sought to reflect, review and refine in the pursuit of developing better people and places within our school context. To departing Associate Headmaster Mr Ainsley Robson, the school is in debt to you for your relentless work ethic, solutions-based operational nous and for your cheeky humour. Your constant example of servant leadership and the generosity of your pragmatic yet heartfelt approach to mentoring young people will certainly be fondly remembered. To you, Alana and your whānau, thank you for giving of your energy to further our mission. To Miss Jennifer Purvis, my executive assistant, you remain the epitome of selflessness. Please know my deep gratitude. To the school board, a collection of engaged, astute and generous individuals, thank you for providing our senior leadership team with the opportunity to action so many projects and initiatives throughout 2022, as we have collectively sought to progress the school a little further forward each and every day. To Board Chairman Mr Andrew Johnson, my utter appreciation for your availability, thoughtful guidance and genuine willingness to challenge me and my team to continually grow both professionally and personally. To the members of the St Paul's Foundation, passionately led by Mrs Megan Smith, to our Collegiate Association and their committed President Mr Ryan McCarthy, class of 1997, and to our Energetic Parents Association members led by Mrs Jackie Shuka, the school's sincere appreciation is extended for your efforts focused on the betterment of the St Paul's experience for all. In closing, I wish to acknowledge the parents and wider whānau who make up our proud St Paul's community. Thank you for allowing us the pleasure of interacting with your tamariki on a daily basis. Most importantly, I wish to thank my incredible wife for her sacrifice, constant understanding and boundless araha. The night heralds the dawn. Let us look expectantly to a new day, new joys, new possibilities. May each of you experience an enriching Christmas and summer surrounded by love and loved ones. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Kia ora.
Thank you, Headmaster. I now ask the congregation to be upstanding as we will sing the hymn, I, the Lord of Sea and Sky. School, please stand.
Say
Please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Dunlop on the organ, and thank you, school. That was an excellent rendition. I'd like to invite two young adults to the lectern who have done a wonderful job as heads of the student body. In a year that has continued to test the fortitude and resilience of even the strongest of characters, Samuel Peoples and Leah Weck have proved to be wise heads on young shoulders. They can be extremely proud of their efforts and what they have accomplished over the year. Leah Weck and Samuel Peoples, head girl and head boy for 2022, will now deliver their final address.
Wow, here we are nearing the end of yet another year at St. Paul's. 2022 has been full of new and successful endeavours for St. Paul's, as a school, as students, and as a community. And as you know, this is my final address to you as a full school. Past head boys in the speech have given inspirational advice on each of their different topics, and I was always in awe of how philosophical they could be. If you remember Joanna's speech from the start of the year, you will remember she said, "Fake it till you make it." There have been many times throughout the year I have used this advice, and although the result wasn't always successful, it always came off like I knew what I was doing. So, what better time to use this advice than right now when I'm trying to be just as inspirational as previous head boys. And so, to compensate for the fact that I'm not at all philosophical, I decided to speak on what is known widely as the most philosophical question ever asked. What is the meaning of life? But just like any 18-year-old boy, I had no idea. And so, opening Google and seeing 10,350,000,000 different websites pop up, I decided the best way to get the most accurate definition was simply to click on the first one. However, just like any 18-year-old boy, I was too lazy to read it all, and so I chose to create my much simpler own answer. The purpose of life is simply to be yourself. Shortly after this, I found myself questioning my whole life's purpose. Have I not been being myself the whole time? Was Joanna's advice wrong? She's never usually wrong. Again and again, I questioned and interpreted this statement. To be yourself. What does it really mean? I ended up with 3 key pieces of advice. 1, don't let others define you. Always remember that who you want to be and what you want to do is up to you and only you. So walk your own path, take risks, make mistakes, and experience your life the way you want it. I guess what I'm trying to say is just do it. And I'm not here to promote Nike, but their slogan does hit the nail on the head. Because at the end of the day, you only live once, and there's no point in living your life the way others want you to. Number 2, don't compare yourself to others. We often measure a person's worth by their so-called success. How many awards they receive, what their GPA is, how many followers they have on TikTok. But what we don't realize is that success isn't defined by what you achieve. The 2019 head girl, Kate Healy, said, "Success isn't a title or a name on a trophy. It isn't fame, wealth, or social status, but it's a feeling, an emotion. It's your internal validation." Kate's quote correlates perfectly with my message, and I believe that the only person who can measure your own success is yourself. So, the next time you try to compare your worth, success, or achievements with someone else, remember, the only person you need to be better than is who you were yesterday. Number 3, trust the process. The future will always be uncertain. A disappointment can turn out to be a blessing in disguise, and a triumph can turn out to be a regret. No matter where your life's journey takes you, just as Steve Jobs said, follow your heart and intuition, because they somehow already know what you want. Trusting the process means striving for your goals and being who you are without worrying about the outcome. Earlier this year, a very philosophical man, Rev, pointed me towards a quote by Howard Thurman. It reads, "Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive, because what the world needs is people who have come alive." In our space at St. Paul's, we have the opportunity to choose any path, create any future, and be whoever we want, as cliche as it sounds. Although we are not all experiencing the same journey at St. Paul's, we are each here with one another. Each of us have different passions, dreams, and actions that make us come alive. So follow your heart, be yourself, trust the process, and life will lead you where you're meant to be. However, sometimes the place you're meant to be requires help from your surrounding people. And so, like always, I have some thank yous to say. Firstly, to my parents. I couldn't have got to the place I am today without your support. Financially, of course. But also the emotional and parental support you always give me. Please know I appreciate it very much, and I'm grateful for the opportunities you have given me and sacrifices you have made for me. To Leah Wick, as the saying goes, it's been a roller coaster. There have been ups and downs, and every time we got a second to breathe, Mr. Skeen hit us with a loop-to-loop. But I honestly can't think of anyone that I'd rather be sitting beside me. You have been a truly great leader and friend this year, so thank you. To Joanna, to this day, I have never met a more dedicated and loyal person than you. Not only are you a star student, but you're a star friend. Thank you for always having my back, offering your support, and I appreciate you very much. To Daniel, thank you for being your authentic self this year. I admire your positive outlook on life and the passion you bring to all your interests, and I am sure that you will succeed in any path you choose to take. To Mr. Skeen, you are a key part of this school, and I am thankful for the mentorship you have given me this year. From being my Ho-Order teacher beside the great Miss Spenceley last year, to our weekly catch-ups, you are always genuinely interested in my well-being and the rest of the school. So thank you for the support you have given myself and the rest of the school. Although they may only sometimes see the time-consuming assembly talks, there is so much you do for us other than that, and I greatly appreciate it. Mr. Robson, I honestly don't know how the school will function without you next year. You have been a great leader to me and the teachers, the prefect body, and the whole school. There is no one else quite like you. Your passion and dedication is unmatched, and I wish you the best of luck for your new adventures. You will be sorely missed. To Rev, I cannot thank you enough. You have been an amazing advocate for the school and the Anglican Church. You have my utmost respect and admiration, and I am forever grateful for the lessons you have taught me and the advice you have given me. You always know how to bring fun and energy into everything you do, and your chapel services are truly the best I have ever experienced. Myself and the school have benefited greatly under your leadership and guidance. Everything you do is done with great sincerity, and it has been a privilege to work alongside you this year. To Chappie, you have been a great companion throughout the years at the school, and the school is truly blessed to have you. I always appreciate your humour, your wise words, and your caring nature, and I'll certainly miss you next year. To the Year 13s and Prefect Group, I have made so many great friendships and enjoyed every part of our journey together. I wish you all luck next year, and wherever the future takes you, I know you'll all do great things. To Mr. Campbell and Mr. Hogg, thank you for being both great housemasters and mentors over my 5 years in Hamilton House. The school is extremely lucky to have you both. To the staff, teachers, senior management, Mrs. Purvis, the kitchen, cleaning, coaching, marketing, facilities, and IT staff, Each and every single one of you put an insane amount of effort into your jobs, and I admire the passion and dedication you show every day. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and in this case, you have each played a crucial part in the development of myself and the rest of the school. Words cannot express how thankful I am for your commitment to us, and sometimes tolerance for us. Finally, my most important thank you to the student body. It has been an honour to represent you all, and even more so to stand alongside you. After spending 5 great years at St. Paul's, I am pleased to say, with certainty, that I am not the person I was when I first walked through the gates. Whether you like to admit it or not, we all change over the course of our lives. Even within the speech, I've changed from someone who tries to fake being philosophical to someone who somehow understands the meaning of life. And so with that, I'm grateful to have the privilege of being a part of this great school, and I appreciate the interactions I've had with all of you. Wherever life takes you, stand firm in your faith, find your purpose, and be yourself. Thank you.
E ngā mana, e ngā reo, e ngā mātā waka o te motu nei, tēnā rā, koutou katoa. 2 years ago, I sat and watched a bunch of 18-year-old boys cry their hearts out, a group of Clark House boys. As dull as this sounds, this was the day that they had to part way with our school, their final day at St. Paul's. This was the start to the rest of their lives. My immediate reaction as I looked over at my teary-eyed brother was, wow, that is really embarrassing. Because as an outsider looking in, I did not think I would ever understand what it was about this school that could evoke so much emotion from so many people. I didn't understand what it could be so drastically different about this school that made it so much more than just a school. That was until today. It is not just the endless hours we spend in this place. It is not the classes, the learning, the chapel, or the food. That is not what makes this place what it is. That is not what makes this place so hard to leave. It is the people. The thing about the school is that it holds so much quiet power. 2 years ago, I never understood the leavers' dread to depart until I walked their path behind them. You have not earned the privilege to judge someone until you walk a mile in their shoes. I've never believed a school can change anyone's life, but I do believe St. Paul's has come as close as you can get. Again, not because of the place, but because of the people. He aha te mea nui o te ao, he tangata, he tangata, he tangata. What is the most important thing in the world? It is people, it is people, it is people. Like all of you here, just like the past and future students, I walked through the St. Paul's gates not knowing exactly what I was getting into. I walked in terrified, friendless, and with the new title of Caleb Weck's little sister. Truly, I feel as though I've hit the ground running and never looked back. I found myself taking up countless opportunities that I thought I would absolutely never be caught dead doing. I was painted from head to toe in blue paint at Tihoi, walked around in a fully pink outfit for Anti-Bullying Week, and addressed the school on many, many occasions when, believe it or not, public speaking is definitely not my thing. Although through each of these experiences, I think it is safe to say that I have outgrown the title of Caleb Weck's little sister and finally earned back my own name. I stand before you today not only as the 2022 head girl of St. Paul's, but as the first Māori head girl of St. Paul's. I am beyond honoured to have had the opportunity to represent my culture in an environment where previously we have not been represented. With the incredible support of the outstanding Mātua Taho and our Te Kaya prefects Hetakia and Gia, we are passionately working to embrace the path walked by our tūpuna to continue our long journey to fully embracing te ao Māori in our school. Te Mātua Taho. You are the bastion of Māori confidence in this school. You have never faltered to stand with your students, encouraging each and every one of us to embrace who we are. You eagerly provided us with te kete o te wānanga, lighting the spark within us to proudly blaze and blossom into our growing cultural identity. You are truly one of a kind. He kōtuku re rangatahi. I am confident that you are leaving the school in a place of growth and hope, and your teachings will continue to touch lives long after you have gone. Thank you for always being in our corner. Thank you for being an ambassador of courage and hope, and thank you for making your dreams our reality. I would not be who I am today if it wasn't for who surrounded me. Your perception of life, your aspirations and motivations are all purely the product of your surroundings. You shape who you become. It takes a lot of lessons, a lot of mess-ups, a lot of failed friendships, and a lot of misunderstandings to finally understand that who we choose to grow alongside are those who will shape us to who we become. We shape who we become. People are the most important things in our lives, and they can make or break the image of who we are striving to be. The day I stepped foot in this place, I never knew that it would be filled with so many positively impactful people. 2 years ago, I still didn't understand how undeniably integral so many people here were for the development of my character. So my only advice to those of you who still have time left here is to cherish it. Cherish every person you cross paths with, because for better or for worse, they are shaping you. Cherish every moment, every misunderstanding, every joke, every failed goal, every success. Cherish it all, but above all, cherish the people. I have lived and breathed the school for 3 years straight, yet spent hours trying to string together the right words that fully encapsulated just how substantially boarding life has impacted me as a person. I have spent 3 years surrounded by some of the most amazing characters in my life, the most genuine and authentic people I have ever and probably will ever meet. I found my feet, and straight away, just like that, I was home. Over time, we learn that home isn't the building, it is who we are surrounded by. Home is the people, and home is us. Boarding girls, you have been and probably will forever be a sense of home for me. I might never find the words that fully capture my gratitude for you, but you are, by far, my biggest success of my time here. Now, it would be wrong of me to write a speech about the people that drastically impact this place without expressing my gratitude for those who have guided me through my journey. So, to the people who gave me life, Mum and Dad, I will never be able to express my true appreciation for everything you have done and continue to do for me, but thank you for following my journey and continuing to have the utmost enthusiasm for each of my milestones, no matter how big or small. To each staff member, our classroom teachers, groundskeepers, cleaners, kitchen staff, marketing, management staff, and everyone else in between that keeps our school running, thank you. The impact each of you have had on this place will leave a lasting impression on the culture of this community, and whether you believe it or not, you sculpt lives in such a unique way on a day-to-day basis. To Mr. Skeen, thank you for the way you stepped so seamlessly into some extremely big shoes and led with diligence and pride in your first full year at this school. It has been a privilege to be under the guidance of you, and I will be forever grateful for all you have taught me. To Mr. Robson, I truly believe you have been the veins running through this school in your tenure. Thank you for your patience, support, and desire to see the successes of our students. I don't think anyone will ever quite understand how greatly impressive your impact on this school has been, and it is with heavy hearts that we wish you farewell today. Although it is bittersweet to see you go, I am sure God has amazing plans for your life ahead. To Mrs. Locke and Mrs. Lilly, thank you for making school my home away from home. I don't think many could tackle the task of mothering 60 teenage girls, but you two do it with such an admirable level of grace and love that I am forever grateful for. Daniel, I have the utmost respect for you and admire your outlook on life, and I am so excited to see where your journey takes you. Joanna, I have never been in quite as much awe of a person as I am of you. I admire your astonishing work ethic and your willingness to take on tasks despite your packed schedule. You are a truly remarkable person who is bound for good things. And Samuel, I can't thank you enough for your level-headedness, dependability, and wit. I'm sincerely fortunate to have been able to work, grow, and learn alongside you this year. Thank you. And finally, to the leavers of 2022, thank you. Out of all of the accomplishments that this school holds so highly, the bond that we have formed as a cohort truly exceeds each of these. I am eternally grateful for each of you, proud of our accomplishments, and wish each of you well on your individual journeys as you begin your new path out in the real world. I'm more than certain that out there you will find your people, and you will be shaped and influenced for better or for worse, but I leave you with this. Live the life you want to live, because it is your life and it is worth risking everything to make it yours. Kei au ringa ringa te ao, the world is yours. Thank you.
Well spoken, Samuel and Leah. Definitely struck a chord with many in this room. You can see why we list them third to speak out of our three major addresses. No offence to the Headmaster and Board Chair, but it's a tough act to follow, isn't it? They spoke outstandingly well. Well done. Right, we now move on to another musical performance. Year 13 student and recently acknowledged Supreme Cultural Awardee for 2022, Jeffrey Smith, will play for us Sunny Blue by Kerry Dillon on the clarinet. He too will be accompanied by Collegiate, Mr. Jack Walters. Well done, Jeffrey. Excellent performance. I'd like to invite to the lectern Mrs. Helen Bradford, Deputy Headmaster of Academics and Timetable, who will read the names of the Year 11 and 12 Senior Academic and Industry Prize winners. Presenting the awards will be retiring Head of Science Faculty, Mr. Duncan Smith. Ms. Bradford.
The following awards are awarded to those students who have gained first in subject across a number of classes. If we could leave the applause to the end of a group, and then we can applaud them all together. The first set of awards are for industry. An industry prize is awarded to a student for outstanding effort and attitude as reflected in our fortnightly reports. The recipients are Jamie Kenny, Jackson Norris, Briar Roden, and Louis Short. If we could have a round of applause, please. The following students have gained first in subject. First in Agriculture and Horticultural Science, Kaylin Lake. The art prize is shared, so first in art, Amelie Austin. Also first in art, Samuel Stokes. First in IGCSE Bio, Cherry Goel. First in Business Studies, Alyssa Fenimore. First in Computer Science, George Adamson. And first in Design and Visual Communication, Hamish Grigg. If we have a round of applause, please. First in Drama, Sam Fletcher. First in Engineering, Finlay Carruthers. First in IGCSE English, Georgia Fisher. The Furniture Making Prize is also shared, so first in Furniture Making, Christian Churton. Also first in Furniture Making, Alex Quested. First in Geography, Stella McFadden. And also first in Digital Innovation and third in Engineering, John O'Allen, but he's not with us today. If we could have a round of applause, please. First in Accounting and second in Economics, Grace Walters. First in Sports Science and second in Engineering, Liam Inman. First in Te Reo Māori and second in French, Lily Jarrett. First in Economics, second in Mathematics, and third in Geography, Rosie Phillips. First in History, second in Computer Science, and second in IGCSE English, Trelise Forster. First in Design Visual Arts, second in Design and Visual Communication, second in Level 2 Mathematics with Calculus, third in IGCSE Chemistry, and third in Science, Anita Cho. If we could have a round of applause, please. First in English and first in Spanish, Nate Bodle. First in Business Studies, first in Sports Science, and third in Design and Visual Communication, Dylan Gardner. First in IGCSE Chemistry, first in French, and third in IGCSE Mathematics, Nika Asadi. First in Music, first in Science, and third in IGCSE Physics, Isabella Egan. First in Art, first in IGCSE Mathematics, first in IGCSE Physics, and second in IGCSE Chemistry, Jackson Bird. First in History, first in Mathematics, first in Sports Science, second in IGCSE Biology, and second in IGCSE English, Sadie Williams. If we had a round of applause, please. We now move on to recipients from Year 12. So for Industry Awards, Jackson Bays. Matthew Chenwai. Noah Chin. And Alyssa Sayers. If we could have a round of applause, please. First in Agribusiness, William Bodle. First in Agriculture and Horticulture Science, Genevieve Churton. First in Art Design, but not with us, Nate Allen. First in Art Painting, Chloe Sue. Art printmaking is also shared. First in art printmaking, Tori Clark. Also first in art printmaking is Samara Egan. If we could have a round of applause, please. First in Earth and Space Science, Sophie Lawrence. First in Te Reo Māori, James Milroy. First in Tourism, Emily Stevenson. First in Level 3 Art Painting, which is shared, Lily Crowley. First in Accounting and third in AS Mathematics, Powen C. And first in Computer Science and third in Biology, Beth Clearwater. If we could have a round of applause, please. First in Geography and third in English, Blake Freiberg. First in Mathematics with Calculus and third in Agribusiness, Samuel Ladbrook. First in Music and third in Physics, Sean Chang. First in Design and Visual Communication and second in Art Design, Luke Richet. First in English and second in Te Reo Māori, Frankie Muir. First in Sports Science, second in Accounting and third in Economics, Daniel Knox. If we could have a round of applause, please. in history, second in media studies, and third in level 3 English, Maisha also receives the Senior Oratory Award as the winner of our senior speech competition. Maisha Hassel. First in level 3 A-level mathematics, second in level 3 accounting, second in AS English, and third in level 3 physics, Scott Zhou. First in art design and first in art photography, James Ladbrook. First in art painting and first in drama, Sarah Johnstone. First in engineering and first in furniture making, Jack Cunningham Moffat. First in English and first in media studies, Lawson Hart. A round of applause, please. First in AS Mathematics, first in Physics. Carrie also receives the Dave Woodley Physics Cup, second in Chemistry, third in Computer Science, and third in AS English, Carrie Guo. First in agribusiness, first in economics, second in mathematics with statistics, and second in sports science, Lucy O'Megan. First in level 3 mathematics with calculus, first in biology, first in chemistry, second in economics, and second in level 3 English, and the winner of the Beckett Prize for Literature, who is the student who excelled in all areas of the study of literature, Jessica Goldsmith. First in AS English, first in history, first in mathematics with statistics, first in Spanish, and second in drama, Jack Thomas. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Bradford. Mr. Smith, if you could please remain standing. We'll use your assistance in the presentation of the Year 13 Academic Prize winners. Mr. Jeremy Coley, Deputy Headmaster Senior Academics, will now read the names of the Year 13 Academic awardees. He will then move on to the tertiary scholarship recipients, and it will be my honour to step forward and assist in the presentation of these awards. Mr. Coley.
Thank you, Mr. Robson. So the Year 13 Senior Academic and Tertiary Scholarships will be as follows. I will start with the Industry Awards for the following 4 students. Firstly, Nicole Chen. Nicholas Churton. Anna Egan. And Gia King. The following 2 share the agribusiness first in subject. Firstly, Jessica Carey. Followed by Samantha Glenn, and that trophy that is being held by Samantha is the shared trophy for the P.W. Johnston Memorial Trophy. First in art design, Leah Woolsdorf. First in art painting, Evie Potter. And first in art photography and a recipient of the Bell Photography Award, Phoebe Masemon. It's quite a prize. Congratulations, please. following two as a shared prize also. First in art printmaking shared, Kensei Robka. First in art printmaking shared, Gabriella Zoe. First in biology, Kiana Sadi. First in design and visual communication, Jade Luxton. Jade has also receives the David Harries Memorial Trophy for outstanding graphics. First in digital innovation, Connor Irving. First in drama, Setharam Jandiala. First in history, Dylan Fletcher. First in music, Jeffrey Smith. First in Spanish, Ben Beveridge. And first in Te Reo Māori, Daniel Williams. Large round of applause there, please. First in economics and third in geography, Max Robinson. First in earth and space science and third in mathematics with statistics, Sarah O'Callaghan. First in agribusiness and second in agricultural and horticultural science, shared, Lexi Wade. First in media studies, Milan Hood. Milan also receives the Thornton Gallery Trophy for the most promising artist. First in agricultural and horticultural science and sports science, Ashton Robinson. Also, Ashton receives the Wintec Sports Studies Trophy. First in construction, first in engineering, second in agriculture and horticultural science, shared, Ben Allen. Ben receives the Mike Powell Memorial Trophy for outstanding craftsmanship and the St. Paul's Graphics and Technology Department and Waikato Master Builders Association Award for exceptional skills on the construction course. First in accounting, first in computer science, second in physics, second in A-level mathematics, and third in chemistry, Emily Jin. First in English, first in physics, second in chemistry, second in computer science, third in A-level mathematics, Jack Simmons. First in chemistry, first in A-level English, first in geography, Joanna Lee. Joanna also receives for geography the Waikato Geographical Social Trophy and for mathematics with statistics, the Gary Judkins Statistical Trophy. Please congratulate them there. We now move to the recognition of the tertiary scholarship winners and awards, and as Mr. Robson alluded to, he's presenting these. Thank you. The first university that we're awarding scholarships for is the University of Otago, and the Māori entrance scholarship to Dylan Fletcher. Also the University of Otago Māori entrance scholarship to Leah Weck. the University of Otago New Frontiers Scholarship to Ben Haskell. Also receiving the University of Otago New Frontiers Scholarship, Lachlan O'Neill. The University of Otago Leaders of Tomorrow Scholarship, Nicole Chen. Also the Leaders of Tomorrow Scholarship, Emma Kenny. And also the Leaders of Tomorrow Scholarship, Scott Zoe. The next University of Otago scholarship is the Vice Chancellor's Scholarship for International Students, and this goes to Gabe Pinfinichkul. The last University of Otago scholarship is for Academic Excellence Scholarship, a monetary value around $30,000, impressive. So Emily Jin. Large round of applause there, please. We now move to the University of Canterbury. The following recipients received the Hiranga Scholarship. Alice Buckley. Samantha Glenn. Maya Kelly. Max Shee. Ben Ehrlich. And Tom Stokes. Tom also receives the St. Paul's Creative English Writing Prize. And the last University of Canterbury awardee is the Engineering Top Achievers Scholarship, and that goes to Daniel Williams. A round of applause there, please. We now move to Lincoln University, and both of these are for the Future Leaders Scholarship. Ben Allen. Also receiving the Future Leaders Scholarship, Ashton Robinson. The Lincoln University Sports Scholarship, Kendall Cowley. Also receiving a Lincoln University Sports Scholarship, Javan Jones. We move down the country to Victoria University. Victoria University Tangawai recipient is Ben Sturm. The Victoria University of Wellington Rokaraka recipient is Trixie Hume. Round of applause, please. It's my privilege to move to the University of Auckland, and I'd like to please welcome Seni Latu up to the sanctuary, please, to present these awards. Seni is involved with the Schools and Community Recruitment Advisory. So the University of Auckland Māori Academic Excellence Scholarship is awarded to Gia King. The University of Auckland Top Achievers Scholarship, Kian Asadi. Also receiving the Top Achievers Scholarship, Joanna Lee. Another recipient, Jack Simmons. And this is followed by Hannah Swan. And just a little bit of information as they gather there, receiving those awards. The Top Achievers Scholarship are very prestigious awards. They're awarded to students who have demonstrated exceptional levels of academic excellence, all-round ability and leadership. The university received almost 2,500 applications for these scholarships, and 250 have been awarded throughout New Zealand for study commencing in 2023. The scholarship comprises catered accommodation in the University of Auckland Hall of Residence and $4,000 paid in two sums of $2,000 as semester 1 and 2. A large round of applause, please. And sorry, as G has taken a seat, it would just be remiss of me not to mention the University of Auckland Māori Academic Excellence Scholarship. They are awarded with exceptional academic performance combined with outstanding sporting, artistic, cultural and or leadership achievement among Māori students. The university received almost 200 applications and 25 awards were given throughout New Zealand only. And once again, it comprises catered accommodation in a university hall and $4,000 paid in sums of $1,000 in the second and third year of study. Well done to all those Auckland University, and thank you, Sieni Latu. We now move to the University of Waikato Awards, and can I please welcome to the sanctuary the University of Waikato Emeritus Professor Janice Swan of the Engineering Faculty to present. Before we present the University of Waikato scholarships, we would like to acknowledge 6 students who were participants in the University of Waikato Management School Leadership Academy this year. The program was centred around the completion of one of Waikato Management School's flagship first-year papers, Introduction to Leadership Communication. All 6 students attained a grade of 75% or higher, and as they come up, I'll read the grade, which is in A's or B's, the old language we used to work in. Phoebe Barris, B+. Zoe Chapman, A-. Gia King, A. Juliet Limstrutt, A. Max Robinson, A. And Ben Ehrlich, A-. A round of applause, please. The following 7 students received the University of Waikato Ko Te Tangata School Leavers Scholarship. Firstly, Ella Day. Corey Goodwin. Connor Irving. Riley Jones. Ben McGregor. I think Ben's absent today. Matthew Rush. Jeffrey Smith. Receiving the University of Waikato Te Paerai o Tarangi Scholarship for Outstanding Academic Achievement to the value of $28,000, Max Robinson. Receiving the University of Waikato Sir Edmund Hillary Scholarship, along with the Dick and Mary Earl Technology Trust, is Nikita Coleman. The Edward Waddell Scholarship, only 6 are awarded for 4-year engineering of food technology degrees, and both scholarships have a monetary value of around $50,000. A huge round of applause, please. And we've just got an award for an overseas university recipient, and it'd be thank you to Janice for presenting this as well. The University of Tennessee Athletic Scholarship for the swimming and diving team, Laura Littlejohn. Round of applause, please.
Thank you, Mr. Colley. It is now time for our third and final musical performance for today's ceremony. We will be entertained by a gifted trio of students, Scott Joe, Emily Jin and Matthew Chanwai will perform Movement 4 from Piano Trio number 2 in E minor. was an incredible performance of a Shostakovich-composed number. Truly talented. Thank you, Scott, Emily and Matthew. Mr Skane will now step forward and announce the special prize winners for 2022. To present the awards, I'd like to invite our board chairman, Mr Andrew Johnson, to step forward. Headmaster.
Thank you, Mr Robson. It's my pleasure to announce the following special prize award winners. The Peter Hampton Innovation in Agribusiness. This award goes to the Crocodile Pit winners for the creation of the Steri Needle, which is a holster used to sterilise vaccination gun needles so farmers can hygienically vaccinate several animals. Congratulations, Ben Allen, Olivia Calder, Jade Luxton. The ICT Award for dedication and commitment to ICT within the school and chapel. Congratulations, Malachi Flintoff. The St Paul's Parents Association Scholarship awarded to a Year 12 student who started at St Paul's in the lower band and is now qualified for a full NCEA Level 3 Achievement Standards course next year. Congratulations, Shodai Kagawa. The St Paul's Award for Year 11 and the Hallett Petty Memorial Trophy is awarded to a Year 11 student who has excelled in all areas of school life, academics, sport, culture, special character and leadership. Our recipient this year displays countless attributes that are impressive. An eminent academic, having received 3 first-in-class subject awards this year and 2 second in subject placings. In the sporting realm, she is a talented netballer and swimmer, and one who genuinely possesses leadership and empathy, as witnessed by her everyday interactions. Congratulations, Sadie Williams. And the final award winner in this section, the St Paul's Award for Year 12 and the John O'Ely Cup, awarded to a Year 12 student who has excelled in all areas of school life, academics, sport, culture, special character and leadership. Our recipient this year boasts impressive multifaceted talents, a talented sports person chiefly in the discipline of swimming, academically gifted in particular in the realm of music where he excels. He has been a member of choir, selected as a celloist for New Zealand Secondary School Symphony Orchestra, received a gold award for his cello performance at the London Young Musician Competition, and still finds time to devote himself to service endeavours. He epitomises a young man who contributes superbly to the 4 cornerstones of St Paul's life. Congratulations, Matthew Chamway. I ask you to join together in congratulating these award winners. At this time, I would like to ask Matua Taho Thompson to step forward to join our board chair, Mr Andrew Johnson, for the special presentation of this taonga. Te Hokai Nuku, the Senior Manukura Ariki Māori Academic Excellence Award. These students have gained over 50 excellence credits throughout their internal and benchmark examination assessments. The following 2 students could not be separated and abound in impressive attributes: intrinsically driven, a propensity for excellence, and an innate desire to leave their indelible mark on the fabric of our school. Ko te manu e kai ana e te mero nona te nahere. Ko te manu e kai ana e te mataronga nona te aho. The bird that consumes the berry will own the forest. However, the bird that consumes knowledge will own the world. Congratulations, Gia King and Hannah Swan. Kia ora matua, and well done, young ladies. The Headmaster's Prizes, awarded for outstanding service to the school in a wide variety of areas: academics, leadership, sporting, cultural and/or service. Each of these students has made an extraordinary contribution to our school in their respective areas. Congratulations to the following students: William Max Fletcher, Stella Hamilton, Javan Jones, Ashton Robinson, Fiona Sue, Hetakia Deua, Samantha White. Congratulations to the awardees of the Headmaster's Prizes. At this time, I'd like to ask Tim Condor of BNZ Bank to come forward to assist us with the presentation of the following awards. Thank you, Tim. The BNZ Awards. The BNZ Awards are given to 4 Year 13 students who have excelled academically and/or in leadership, sport and cultural areas. Congratulations to the following students: Emily Jin, Daniel Williams, Taiki Lin. Taiki also receives a Deloitte Prize for a student continuing to study commerce. Gabe Pinvanichku. Gabe also receives the International Award for the student who fosters international relations within our school. Congratulations to the winners of the BNZ Awards. Thank you, Tim, and thank you, BNZ. The G.W. Lander Resilience Award, awarded to a student who has shown real courage and tenacity in the face of adversity. Congratulations, Riley Jones. Riley has participated in all aspects of school life with energy, with endeavour and with good cheer. The winner of the G.W. Lander Resilience Award. Congratulations, Riley. Again, I'd like to ask Matua Taho Thompson to join the Chair of the Board, Mr Johnson, in presenting another special taonga to one of our akonga this morning. The Te Manu Tawhio Rangi Trophy, awarded to a student who celebrates, enhances and develops kaupapa Māori and services to Te Whānau o Hatopaura in all facets of school life and wider community. This year's winner has over an extended period continuously demonstrated a willingness to support Māori initiatives and lead by example. Following in the footsteps of previous leaders, the student has worked tirelessly to make the most of his opportunities. He ranga, pōwhiri, and even helping with today's proceedings. Congratulations, Hetakia Deua. Well done, Hetakia. The De Jong Trophy is awarded to a student who has put in a really consistent effort in all areas of school life, someone who always gives it their best in everything they do. This award is sponsored by Moa Architects. This year we acknowledge a joyful and determined young woman, a highly motivated academic, driven in approach to everything she undertakes, from service to sporting involvement, in particular in the field of dance, and one who carries herself with dignity, grace, proficiency, seemingly beyond her years. Congratulations, Emma Kenny. And Emma, I'd like you to remain on stage as other category winners are called forward. The Fitchett Trophy, awarded to the most outstanding female leader in the school other than the head girl. Our recipient this year is an impeccable role model who commits herself prodigiously to everything she does. She possesses humility, kindness, and a caring nature. Her involvement in leadership, sporting, cultural, and service events, on top of her exceedingly rigorous academic program, is dauntingly impressive. She is a role model and a person of the highest calibre, and is our deputy head girl. Congratulations, Joanna Lee. And the Lumen Family Trophy, awarded to the most outstanding male leader of the school other than the head boy. This recipient leads by example both inside and outside the classroom, a key member of the academic portfolio and the arts portfolio committee, a member of chamber and school choirs, the captain of premier basketball team, a person of moral fibre and true integrity. Congratulations, Cormac Hodson. Congratulations, Emma, Joanna, and Cormac. Well done. The Andrea Jean Jenkins Cup for Head Girl, awarded to the head girl for outstanding leadership and commitment in all areas of school life. Evident again today with her outstanding address. Congratulations, Leah Weck. The Leggett Prize and the Old Collegians Trophy for Head Boy, awarded to the head boy for his outstanding leadership and commitment in all areas of school life. And again, a wonderful reflection given from this lectern this morning. Congratulations, Samuel Peoples. The Galatians Trophy, awarded to a student who, in the opinion of staff, displays the following qualities: patience, kindness, faithfulness, humility, and self-control. A decent young man or woman who has proven to be excellent and influential citizen by the strength of their character. In every sense, the following recipient is a modicum of genuineness, servitude, faithfulness, and generosity of spirit. This person models and displays all the attributes of a leader whose good character as head girl of St. Paul's asks others to follow and walk behind her footsteps. Congratulations, Leah Weck. The Seville Cup, awarded to a student who has contributed most to the school in a wide variety of activities. Our recipient this year is diligent, calm, confident, caring, selfless, and also constantly putting others first. They were instrumental in the boarding charity relay, is a committed captain of the First 11 girls hockey team, and has given generously of her time in numerous school pursuits to showcase she's an eminently likeable, articulate, engaging, and a confident and fine young woman. Congratulations, Evie Potter. The Ivan McCulloch Trophy for Proxima Kesset. The following student is exceptionally gifted and academically driven. In Year 12, she gained a Scholastic Centurion in accounting, chemistry, calculus and physics, whilst also in the same year receiving this honour in Level 3 English and Biology, whilst obtaining 3 scholarships in English, Biology and Accounting. In Level 3, 100% of her assessments have gained excellence, which means she has a perfect GPA. This fervour for seeking new knowledge and scholarly commitment is indicative of her impressive character and bright future. Congratulations, Emily Jin. And the final award of this, our senior prize giving, the Katrina L. Ward Cup for Ducks of the School. Our Ducks this year is an outstanding scholar. The following student is beyond reproach in her attitude to her studies and schooling in general. Her thirst for knowledge and giving of her best is at the core of her academic demeanour. To say that she excels is an understatement, and her success thus far has been up there with the school's finest scholars in its history. As a Year 11 student, she gained an outstanding scholarship in geography whilst obtaining top in the world in Cambridge chemistry. In Year 12, she gained 5 scholarships in calculus, earth and space science, music and physics, and an outstanding scholarship in English. She was placed as an outstanding scholar in New Zealand, the top 40 to 60 students. In Year 13, she has had a GPA in level 3 of 100%, is sitting 9 scholarships in the coming weeks, and is aiming to go one further by being included as awardee of a Premier Scholars Award for the 2022 Top 10 in New Zealand examination round. She goes with our very best, knowing that she is well prepared and that she deserves what lies before her. The Katrina L. Ward Cup for the Ducks of the School. Congratulations, Joanna Lee.
Well done, Joanna, and congratulations to all the prize winners at today's senior prize giving. In a short moment, we will stand to sing the hymn Jerusalem. At its conclusion, we will remain standing, and then the Archbishop, Sir David Moxon, will approach the lectern and lead the school in benediction. Following its conclusion, the school concert band will then spring into life, playing It Had Better Be Tonight by Michael Brown, thus signalling the start of the recessional. This will see the sanctuary, led by our headmaster and departing staff, invited guests in the front row, and then teaching staff will depart the chapel. Can the school please be upstanding for Jerusalem?
Was the Ma te atua koutou e manaki e tiaki ngā wā katoa, kia kaha, kia toa, kia hari. Hi koi I roto I te rangi Mārie me te aroha te atua I tēnei rā I ngā wahi katoa. May the wisdom of God uphold you. May the light of God encircle you, and may the peace of God come down upon you now. So may the blessing of God Almighty, creating, redeeming, life-giving, be amongst you and remain with you this day and all your days.